students are inspired to develop critical thinking skills and learn personal responsibility, character development, sacrifice, and servant leadership from a Christian worldview. As a result, students are prepared and empowered to become leaders, entrepreneurs, and creative thinkers in their profession and ministry. Choose to soar with a Northrise University education.
Welcome to yet another Northrise University Connect radio show. I'm your host, Bridget Kapopo. So are you a recent high school graduate or a working professional? Do you want to pursue a high-quality, character-based, affordable university education? Do you want to achieve your career goals, dreams, financial independence, and gain opportunity for growth? Well, guess what? Northrise University is offering the following programs: Bachelor of Science in Nursing, Bachelor of Science in Computer Science, Bachelor of Information Technology in Web and Software Development, Bachelor of Business Administration, Bachelor of Finance and Accounting, Bachelor of Laws, Bachelor of Theology, Diploma of Human Resource Management, Postgraduate Diploma in Teaching Methodology, and Executive Master of Business Administration. So you can tune in every Tuesday at 7:45 and Thursday right now to connect for 10 minutes with Northrise University as they provide you with honest career guidance and encouragement for your academic journey. Our topic for today is close of January 2023 applications. In the studio with me, I'm joined by Willie Zulu, who is a recruitment and admissions manager, and Mayembo Kabinga, who's a recruitment and admissions associate. Good afternoon and welcome to the program, gentlemen.
Good afternoon and thank you.
How are you?
Very well. You?
How are you? I told you my problem. I've got a knee problem.
No, I'll get well soon.
All right. So this is a new year, obviously, and a new year comes with new beginnings. So with that comes the start of a whole new academic year at Northrise University. So in the last couple of episodes, Northrise University reminded us of the final deadlines for the January 2023 intake. So for those who might have missed it, well, when is the deadline for the January intake?
Thank you. Indeed, it is a new year with wonderful and beautiful, vast possibilities for growth in your career. I'd just like to tell everybody that remember to start this year with God and end it with God. One of your New Year's resolutions should be to dare to soar. To answer your question, the deadline for the January 2023 intake was yesterday, Wednesday, the 11th of January.
That is too bad to the people that may have forgotten. All right, so what does that mean for someone who would like to join Northrise University and they're like, oh my God, I can't believe I missed the deadline?
Yes, thank you, Bridget. Thank you for that question. Now, essentially, that means that if you submitted your application to the admissions department after midnight of Wednesday, the 11th of January 2023, then your application is automatically pushed towards the July 2023 intake. So just a reminder on the upcoming deadline for the January intake, we have the 20th of January 2023 is the deadline for financial aid applications. That's for students who are already enrolled. All accepted students who are eligible for financial aid must have submitted the relevant documents and paid at least a minimum balance of the tuition fees known as the intent to register fee in order for their FA application to be considered. And we also have another important deadline on Monday, the 30th of January 2023, which is the start of classes for all new students. So day students are expected to be on campus by 30th January, and online students are expected to log into their online student systems as well on that date.
Okay, good to know. So you've heard it, folks. If you apply today, your application is in for the next intake, so you can calm down, relax. So I know how some people love, leaving things the last minute, myself, for example, and end up not finishing all the steps to complete an application. So what happens to someone who applied before the 11th, but they actually didn't finish all the steps?
That's a fantastic question, Bridget. So applicants who didn't complete their application, and that could fall into number of categories. Maybe, for example, you didn't pay your application fee, or there's some missing documents that you didn't submit to the admissions department. You still have not completed your application. But to complete your application, you've got up to next week Friday, the 20th of January 2023. So, but what you have to know is that you're paying, once you pay your application fee and you get your acceptance package, you need to know that you need to pay your intent to register fee as well by next week Friday. So we're still dealing with you if you haven't finished your application, if you applied before yesterday or even yesterday in total. If you're missing your documents, you can easily send those documents. Just take a picture of them, scan them, and send them to apply@northrise.net. That's our email for the admissions team. Or you can send it to our WhatsApp line. That's 0979735282.
All right. So once someone has been accepted at Northrise University and, they've collected their acceptance package, so besides taking note of the mentioned dates and preparing oneself financially, what else should an accepted applicant do to prepare themselves for class?
Oh, thank you, Bridget. So one other thing an accepted applicant can do to prepare for class is understand the terms and conditions of one's acceptance. That's step one. So secondly, it is important for that accepted student to read through the checklist on their acceptance letter. For every acceptance letter, there's a checklist of what they're supposed to bring back to Northrise and fill in. So the student must be conversant with these documents so that they fill it in and bring back to Northrise to complete their registration. So thirdly, it is highly important for students to familiarize themselves with the Student Responsibilities Code of Conduct, which serves as a practical guide and embodies a common respect and understanding for varying points of view necessary to successfully experience the learning process at Northrise University. And lastly, they should take the effort to read through the definition of terms. It's a document which explains in detail the regulations associated with the academic registration of a student. So this document also helps them understand different terminologies used in various Northrise University documentation. They say knowledge is power, so you have to read.
It definitely is. So I'm sure a lot of accepted students are looking forward to starting their studies at Northrise University, obviously, this coming January intake. So for those that missed the January deadline, when is the application deadline for the next intake?
Okay, so if you're listening to this and you wanted to join Northrise for the January intake, as we've mentioned, you have to join us in July, but you shouldn't wait all the way up to July because you can apply in advance so that you don't miss the deadline. The deadline is actually on the Friday, the 14th of July, but classes begin on the 25th of July. So you've got all that time to prepare yourself, but I think you shouldn't wait till that far. Apply now.
That is true. Apply now. Especially if you like to procrastinate, I think it's better to start now. Okay, so a thriving career starts with the right foundation. Earn your degree with Northrise University today. So you can call SMS or WhatsApp 0960-776143. I'll repeat that, 0960-776143 or 0979-735282, 0979-735282. You could also visit our website, which is northrise.edu.zm, northrise.edu.zm, and download the application form, or you could also apply online. You could also visit our Facebook page, which is www.facebook.com/Northrise, and leave a message to start a conversation with our admissions office. So Northrise University, choose to soar. And this is where we come to the end of today's edition. You can join us, like I mentioned in the preamble, every Tuesday and Thursday. So on Tuesday, 7:45 and Thursday, 17:10. Thank you, gentlemen, for coming through. This is where we wrap it up. Simply stay tuned.
Our students are inspired to develop critical thinking skills and learn personal responsibility, character development, sacrifice, and servant leadership from a Christian worldview. As a result, students are prepared and empowered to become leaders, entrepreneurs, and creative thinkers in their profession and ministry. Choose to soar with a Northrise University education.